What's up, guys? I'm Justin Swanstrom. Today's video is going to be boring. Let you know now, there will be no cars in this video. We have been doing very well on the channel. We're posting every Monday and Thursday night, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Y'all seem to be loving it. The views are counting for as everything is raising. The subscriber count, the likes, the comments, everything is going up, and I can't thank y'all enough. But in today's video, I've had this requested a lot. I thought about, going through just giving y'all kind of a rough estimate number on how much we are going to have in the Street Outlaw No Prep King Season 4 Lexus build. So I got the whiteboard behind me. We're here in my office. This is where I handle emails, editing, got everything situated. So it is a little bit dirty, a little bit cluttered, but it's the best I can do right now because it's very cold outside. I live in Florida for a reason, and it's 35, 40 degrees outside, and I am hating life. This is the Sunshine State. The sun is supposed to be beaming, and it is not happening. We are actually over here freezing. So I'm inside my house. So let's go ahead and jump into today's video. All right, boys. So like I said, we're going to be going through. We're going to be listing some of the stuff on the Lexus build and giving y'all a price for it. Now, I did get some stuff sponsored. There were people that helped me out tremendously, me and the Swan Gang camp, to be able to make this build even be able to come to life. So we won't talk about the sponsorship money. We will just basically give you the retail prices of what everything is. If you had to pay full price to be able to go out, get this application, get this this kind of car and everything, to be able to say, okay, we are ready to go. Let's go to the racetrack. So let's go ahead and jump into it. The Lexus. It's a 2015 RC 350 Sport. I know I said it was an RCF in the past. That's what the rendering was. I thought it was that too, but once we ran the VIN number on the car, I got with the Lexus dealership, they told me that it was a RC 350F Sport. So we'll go ahead and start off with the Lexus. So the Lexus, I paid $2,500 for. That was just for that body and shell. Y'all seen it whenever we took it over to P-Mar and Derek's place so we can get the molds and everything made for it. And then we snuck it over to Cameron Johnson Race Cars. He has now hacked it completely up and getting ready to start on putting that thing on the jig table to get ready for it. But we're at $2,500 for the Lexus build. Okay. Now there's some things that I might miss, but that's okay. Let's y'all can drop it in the comment section. Y'all can let me know, and I'm gonna try to respond to every comment and let y'all know prices on everything. So if you have a question, drop it down underneath this video, and I'm gonna try to answer every single one of y'all to see how much stuff is, or if I have to figure out what a price is for it, I'll get y'all a price as well. So got the Lexus build, $2,500. Let's go ahead and just go into molds because that was the second process that we got. Molds. For the molds, they're all carbon fiber. Derek and his dad, P-Mar, they helped us out. They got everything ready for it. They're still working on it. Should be done here in the next week or two. But we got a one-piece front end. That is the bumper, the two side fenders, and the hood. It's an all one-piece carbon clip. So we got that piece there, the front end. You got the two doors. That's the right door and the left door. We got the deck lid and trunk lid in the rear because that's the back piece of the trunk plus the lid on top, and the two rocker panels. Oh, also the bumper. I'm sorry, the rear bumper too. So we got the rear bumper, we got the deck lid, trunk lid, we got the two rocker panels, we got the two doors, and we got the front clip. Molds, $17,000. $17,000 for the molds. Because nobody has this car out there, it costs a lot more to make a mold with everything going on. Now that is just for them to make the molds. They had to actually make two different molds and then make my carbon fiber composite. Whenever I first got the Lexus, I had to go to the Lexus dealer and give them $6,000. That allowed me to get all the stock parts to be able to put the car together. So I had to spend $6 grand before I even got the car over there to get the molds done. $6,000. And those pieces are junk to me now. They're literally, I'm just going to sign them and I'm going to give them away to y'all. So when the car gets back, when we're all said and done, we're going to get me and the whole entire gang over here to sign them. And we're just going to give them away to y'all lucky fans out there. But $6,000 just to be able to get started on that. So we're at $8,500 and we ain't even started on the car yet. $17,000 for the molds. Got those all situated. Now we're going to go ahead and take the car over to Cameron Johnson. Cameron has gave me a price sheet on a full entire build. That's what this price is. I won't be able to break it down. We'll do that in the next video down the road because there's a lot of items that go into a car. But Cameron Johnson, we're just going to say CJRC, $150,000. That is to build a rolling chassis. Rolling chassis. That is everything. Now that is every titanium piece that you can think of inside this car. I know y'all heard me say it before. This car is going to have a lot of titanium. Probably more titanium than any other car out there in the world. But rolling chassis, complete from ground up, front to rear. That is wheels, that is shocks, that is wing, that is composite. That's getting everything fitted, powder coating chassis, disassembling it, having it all powder coated, having the body painted, and then reassembling it. When it leaves Cameron's shop, it will be ready to head to Modern Racing to get wired. Once it's done wired, then we will be ready to go to the racetrack. So that is a big number, but there is a lot that goes into that right there. So $150,000 to build a roller chassis. Now, if you went to Jerry Bickle, if you went to Tim Camus, if you went to Rick Jones, a lot of big high-end people, David Reese, all them guys, they build awesome cars out there. You're going to spend between $150,000 and $195,000. Some of your higher-end chassis builders, $195,000 to get a rolling chassis. That right there. So kind of how like y'all see child support, how that chassis is. Now, yes, it'll be all complete, all the stuff in there, all the handles and everything, but a rolling chassis. No body, no composites, nothing in there. Just your carbon floors, your titanium firewall, and everything that needs to go into it without the body and the motor application. So, right now, we are looking at the Cameron Johnson build, the molds, buying the Lexus dealership. Now let's go ahead and jump into wiring. Whenever the car is done from Cameron's, it's got to go to wiring. And no, I did not forget my Proline engine. We're going to get to that here in a minute. Modern Racing. They're the ones that wire all my cars. Justin Eltz, him, Mitch, the guys over at Modern Racing, they are awesome to deal with. He's wired my last 5 cars. He will be the only person that wires my car. Customer service is awesome. I can call Justin at 2, 3 a.m. in the morning. He can overnight stuff. Hell, he'll even jump on a plane if he needs to and meet me either at my house or any track that I am at. So customer service is awesome. And I try to recommend as many people there. Yes, a little bit more expensive. I wouldn't even say a little bit more expensive. Because they're kind of in the same ballpark as everybody else, but their work speaks for it. If anybody's ever looked inside my cars, looked at my wiring, look how everything's made, you'll know that it's very nice. And even though I go out there and I mess shit up and I wreck the cars and I destroy a lot of things, they look nice before I get my hands on them. But Modern Racing, we got the wiring that's going to go inside the car, $5,000 to wire a car. Now, that's not counting electronics, not doing all that. Let's go ahead and just put Fuel Tech underneath here real quick. Fuel Tech underneath. To get all the sensors, the FT600, everything to go with it, to be able to go inside my race car. And we don't run a whole lot of sensors. We ran a lot more with the nitrous application than we will with this blower. But we're just going to go ahead and round it up to $10,000. So you are looking at 15 grand in electronics and wiring that goes into the car. Once you get done with camera, got to send it over to Modern Racing. It's got to get wired. Once it's wired, it's ready to go. Not necessarily. It's got to go down to Mike Starvino's Speed and Truck World so it can get wrapped. A wrap job weighs a lot less than paint. I've said it before, I'll say it again. We'll just go down there to Stab Inc. Or you can do Speed and Truck World. To wrap a car, to get everything situated, different cars have different prices. I'm just going off of the basis of my car because most of them, the body work is already done. It's nice and smooth. Mike can run in and out, lay it down. Cammy, she knocks it out of the park. She's probably one of the hardest working females that I know. But to wrap the car, get everything situated, $4,500. That's to wrap the car. Once that's done, I did forget that earlier. And paint, wrap is still cheaper than paint. I've painted cars before that have cost $8,000 to $10,000. With a paint job, it could be all the way up to 35 to 40 pounds added on the car. A wrap job only weighs 7 pounds. So you can see the weight difference in the two. The only reason why I know is because I've done both. I paid for both. I'm a fatter driver, so I have to worry about making cars light now. That's the reason why. Let me go ahead and erase this up here because I'm going to need some more room. Down here in the left corner, this is kind of my followers and everything from Facebook, Dad's channel, Keeping It Country, Justice Swanstrom. I do keep up with that from week to week just to see if we'll keep growing, which we are. We are averaging right now between 11 and 1,500 subscribers a month, so I want to thank y'all. But let's get back into it. So we got the Lexus, we got the molds, we got the CJRC bill. That bill right there makes you want to go, pucker up your butthole. But it'll be one of the nicest cars out there, if not the nicest car out there. I can't wait till Cameron and his guys get working on that car and get done with that deal. Head on down to Modern Racing. They got Fuel Tech already there, already purchased everything, got it going on. There we'll wire the car. We will then head over to Stab Inc. to be able to get the car wrapped so it's ready to go to the track. Now we're going to jump in to the motor application and to transmission and how much that stuff is as well. So, a Proline engine. Now, these are all prices that are like your retail, and it's what it would cost. A lot of these people help me out, and I've been racing a long time, and I think I do very well by putting their name out there, even though I may talk shit or I may run it into a wall or two. That's why I was able to get a little bit better pricing on some of this stuff. But it's not my first rodeo. This is probably my 4th or 5th car that I've done with every company that's on here, other than Fuel Tech. This will be my first time working with Fuel Tech, but I can't wait to do that. So we have Proline. Hemi motor. Brand new from Proline is $87,000. That gives you a complete engine just sitting there. That's with a starter and a flywheel. That does not include injectors. That does not include the Pro Charger. Does not include the gear drive. It don't include none of the lines to the motor, and it doesn't include none of the fuel system. So we got the Proline Hemi motor, $87,000. For the big boy, the Pro Charger, gear drive, clamps, everything that you need to be able to bolt this thing on the front of your engine is $16,000. You're not done yet. I'm already running out of breath over here. I'm running out of money too. I need y'all to head over to the website, www.swangang.com. We're almost sold out, but we're going to keep going. Oh, that's my little timer. That means we're getting a little too far ahead of us on this video, but we need you to head over to the website, grab your merch. We got shirts, we got hats, we got a brand new merch line coming out January with the new cars, prenup and child support. So y'all make sure y'all keep watching the videos, keep sharing them, and whenever we drop the merch, y'all go over there and get it and wear it proud. So we got the Pro Line Hemi motor, we got the Pro Charger. Now we got to get the fuel system. Fuel system is $8,000. You got the injectors, you got the fuel pump, you got the primer pump, you got the filter, hoses, everything that goes to the front of the motor. So you're looking at that right there. So I'm not too good at math. I didn't pass in high school. I do need to go through and pull my calculator out and go through all that. Also, Braille batteries. If any of y'all need one out there, I am a dealer. Send me an email, swangang96@gmail.com. Braille battery. Best battery on the market. Nobody will ever be able to compete with it or change my mind. But a Braille battery with the charger is $1,850. So we're gonna pull out our famous calculator because I ain't about to sit here and look stupid trying to count this up. Jose. Alright, so we got $2,500 for the Lexus, plus $6,000 for the Lexus dealer, plus $17,000 for the molds, plus $150,000 that's going to Cameron Johnson, plus Modern Racing and Fuel Tech, $15,000. Ah, fucked up. See, aren't you glad I didn't add this up in my head? $2,500 plus $6,000 plus $17,000 plus $150,000 plus $15,000. That's $190,500. We then have plus $4,500 for the wrap, and then we have to add up the Braille battery plus $1,850 plus $87,000 plus $16,000 plus $8,000. I hate my phone, bro. Plus $87,000 plus $16,000 plus $8,000. That's $307,850. So, now there's some things we didn't forget. Transmission, I already owned that, but if you were to buy a transmission and converter, $20,000. This is all on a new car, new setup, everything brand new, going inside something. Wheelie bars, $5,500 for wheelie bars that are going to go on the back of the car. What else am I missing? Transmission, converter, shifter, that's $20,000. $5,500 for the wheelie bars. Rear gear, that's I run a billet center section. Those are $4,000. I think that's pretty much about it. And you see how my voice gets a little cracky? That's how I feel whenever I pay the bills. But I think that's it. I don't think there's a whole lot more. I wish there was. I kind of wish there wasn't. There's a lot to it. A lot goes into a build. Now, I did buy a second Hemi motor. Did get it used. That will be going in child support. It did come with a Pro Charger. Came with fuel system and all that. So, did save a little bit of money there. Already had some wheels and stuff from the last previous builds. We have multiple transmissions and converters from previous builds. Multiple rear end center sections. So, some stuff we do save on. This build here is if everything was brand new. brand new. And I'll say it again, just in case y'all didn't hear me. Brand new. So there's a lot that goes into this stuff. So whenever I get on the internet and your hocus pocus gets mad at me because I don't want to go race for $5,000 on a no prep surface, it's because I don't want to put this brand new application into the wall for $5 grand. We run Street Outlaw No Prep Kings because they pay out $40,000 and $50,000 every race. It's a big risk, but it's a big reward. So for 2021 season, we will be running Street Outlaw No Prep Kings Season 4. We will be taking child support to run some Pro 275. And we will be taking it out to run it on the street. Now, I don't know what show it is, if it's going to be the Street Outlaw OKC 405 show, if it's going to be the fastest in America, one of them, JJ's arm drop, some of these little lower end no prep races, child support will go run those because I do not want to risk messing up the Lexus because it is going to be a brand new car. It's going to be very nice, and I want to make sure I keep that thing for the TV show for Street Outlaw No Prep Kings Season 4. But I'm Justin Swanstrom. We're going to have 2 badass rides in our camp for 2021 season. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to it. Turn that bell notifications on. And I hope this answered some of y'all's questions and concerns about how much money goes into an application like this. And I'm sure I'm missing something, but that doesn't count the rig. That doesn't count the fuel. That doesn't count the spark plugs. That doesn't count the fuel for the rig and for the car. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that goes into this. And yes, I do not pay for everything on my own. I couldn't afford it. My dad, my mom, S&S Grading is a big supporter to my race program. Do I put in a lot more now than I used to back in the day? Hell yeah, I do. With everything that I do for social media, YouTube, Facebook, merchandise, brand deals, selling batteries, selling jacks, selling parts, shocks, struts, wheels. All that goes back into the racing because that's what I love to do. I'm very passionate about it. And no matter what, I probably had a little sour patch last year. We didn't do too good, but I guarantee 2021 season, it's going to be a change for the better. I'm keeping both of these cars. They will not be leaving. And we're going to be getting after it, boys. So I'm Justin Swanstrom, and I'm going to see y'all at the next video.